So we've talked a lot about sweeping layoffs this year, especially in tech, but small businesses are having a brutal time hiring. In fact, according to the National Federation of Independent Businesses, less than 30% of small business owners said they had open jobs last month. And then when you factor in job cuts, just 9% said they plan to increase hiring over the next 3 months. Both of those numbers are the worst since May of 2020, right after the pandemic hit. So our John Ramos visited a Santa Rosa business where the owner says the tough economy has forced him to scale back.
When we talk about job numbers, we often think of the large companies with thousands of employees, but it is the small businesses that employ the lion's share of Americans. And with a whole new group of people about to enter the workforce, the news isn't very encouraging. New data from the National Federation of Independent Business tells a very different story from the government's numbers. After a spike following the pandemic, the number of businesses that said they intend to hire has dropped steadily. And the number of unfilled openings has plunged as well, not because they were filled, but because the businesses decided to do without them.
So we haven't seen these levels since 2020, May of 2020. And so there's a lot of hesitancy out there about, investing in their business with the current business climate.
That's the situation for Steve Heckeroth. He founded Renewables Inc., a small company in Santa Rosa creating tiny electric remote-controlled tractors for agriculture. He has 8 employees on the payroll, including Jaden Bass. He was hired 2.5 years ago with 0 experience in manufacturing. But with a good work ethic and a lot of on-the-job training, he has become a valuable worker for the company.
Do you think it helped you to be applying to a guy with a smaller business?
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially today, I think most of these businesses kind of filter people in ways that I don't think is really fair necessarily. And I think that working with a small business, it gives you an opportunity to kind of put yourself forward instead of just like an AI screening you.
Steve took a chance on Jaden and it paid off, but since then things have changed. Tariffs were a big blow for a while, and then the Trump administration removed all incentives for electrified technologies, putting the brakes on innovative ideas like the tractor and the hiring of new workers for the company.
We're in a position now where we could go full steam ahead if we could get some investment. But the investors are really gun shy of investing in any new technology because it's not supported.
Heidi Pickman with the business support group Cameo Network says it's happening in small business sectors all across the country.
The idea is that most small businesses have shorter cash runways and they feel the effects of the economic downturns before the larger businesses. They're the warning signals. We've been hearing them for over a year.
The hiring slump really matters right now because government food benefits now carry a 20-hour-per-week work requirement. And soon it will apply to Medi-Cal as well, as potentially 1 million Californians begin looking for work to maintain their coverage. Bob Brownstein is a South Bay advocate for workers' health care.
If you're working 15 hours a week and you're trying to find the extra 5 hours, and you're not going to find the extra 5 hours at Intel or Cisco. You're going to find the extra 5 hours, as you've correctly surmised, at a small business. If small businesses aren't hiring, you're not going to be able to find those extra hours, and you'll be denied health coverage.
He thinks that's the ultimate goal of the work requirements, to get people off the programs rather than putting them to work. And with the economic pressures small businesses are facing right now, they may not be in a position to help anyway.